Hello. So today I wanted to talk about a new product from Ogee, and this is their new powder. This is the Hydroganics Sculpted Skin Perfecting Powder. And when I purchased this, it was actually on the day of release. They have both a refill that you can buy and you can buy it with their own component. I'm sure their component is beautiful, but I decided to pick up the refill just because it's a little bit lower in price and I always have a lot of empty palettes that I can put things in. So it comes, let me show you, I put it in this little palette that I have, and it comes in this little container. So let me put it back in here. Just like this. I picked up the color Clay, and Clay is the lightest shade they have. I tried to swatch it for you guys to see, but it's, it's a powder and it's a color match for me. So it's really hard to see, but you can kind of see actually that it's just a little bit more matte. I don't know if you can pick it up with the lighting, but it does a really nice job. I am wearing it today. It's super sweaty out. So I have a drier skin type, but I do like in summer to have a little bit of a powder because I just tend to get sweaty. Like, we live in an old house. We do not have central air, and throughout the day I can just get a little bit of like sweaty shine. So I'm always looking for like a nice powder that doesn't dry out my skin, that does a nice job of taking it down, but not looking overly powdery. And this has been doing a really nice job. So again, this is the Clay shade, which is the lightest one. And I'm, very fair. So if you're fair, that's going to be a good option. When I purchased it, they actually had, it was the day it released. And if you bought any of the powders, so the refill, or when it comes with the compact, you got a free powder brush. So I was really excited to get that. And this has been really lovely. Like, this deposits a super nice layer of it, which I really like. Now, if you want like detailed packing, I would recommend a sponge. They always do a better job for me of like really packing on, but just for a light dusting, especially over my forehead or anywhere I get a little bit of that shine, this has been perfect. I do want to mention it has a really nice scent to it. And I know that their stuff, is organic. It does have a slight smell. I'm not sure what that's coming from, but it smells great. It's not like overly synthetic or flowery, just really nice. And this says softly sweep all over face to set makeup and blur imperfection. What I would say is it doesn't like stand out at all on my face, right? It doesn't end up accentuating pores. And I know it's supposed to blur pores, but I've had powders that say they blur and they definitely accentuate. So it just looks really natural, really nice. It helps even it out. I've been using for my foundation lately has been the, what is this called? Sneaky Balm from Salt New York. I use these, but I have a little palette that I keep. These are their new concealers, and then I do the Sneaky Balm, and then this is their color correcting concealer. But I've been applying this over this for the last few weeks since it came out, and it's been really, really nice, easy summer makeup where you just have a little bit refreshed, but you're not like kind of overdoing it, or it doesn't look like too much. So I'm gonna include, I have a code with, or not a code with them, but just like their referral link that you get $50 off your first purchase of 100. I always recommend to use that to anybody who's interested in Ogee. Their stuff is expensive, but if you want to try this out, like, get the container and, get it without the full component, and it's a lot more reasonably priced, and put it into another palette that you have. If you think it's a little bit too much. The other products I highly recommend from them. I always have, a stack of their lippies on my counter. My favorite of their lipsticks is, let me grab Amnesia. If you're looking for more things to purchase, I always like sort of plummy tones. So this is Amnesia. This is my second one. I just bought a new one. And I love all of the Sculpted lip oils. I've gone through maybe 4 or 5 of the clear. They're the ones that my daughter takes with her to school. I just love how they are. And they have a new component for them. I actually have one, but it's upstairs next to my bed, but they're in a new component. These are the older component, and these are all the colored ones. So I have Begonia, Zinnia, Rosalia, Viola. I mean, I have so many of these, and they're just so great. So if you're looking to try products from them, I highly recommend these items. I know a lot of people love their sticks. Their foundation colors aren't great for me. Their lightest one wasn't light enough. And then I don't love the consistency of their actual like stick blushes and stick highlighters. They're just not my favorite, so I always stick with the lips. And I love their brushes. They have wonderful skincare. Their cleanser, I've probably used 6 of them at this point. It's definitely pricey, but it is so nice. It's really good if you deal with acne. It's a wonderful oil cleanser. So those are just some products I recommend from them. But if you check it out, let me know. And I was really excited to get this powder because I only have a couple powders that I really like that aren't, cakey on my skin. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.